guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a full face makeup tutorial using all Kokie cosmetics. I'm really excited about this video because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and they actually just recently came out with new bronzers, which you guys know that summertime is bronze season. Look how big these babies are. And also, if you don't know, Kokie Cosmetics, very, very affordable brand. You can find them in Rite Aids or on their website. And also, Kokie Cosmetics is a Maryland-based makeup brand. So that makes me so excited because I am from Maryland. So I mean, can we just take a second? The first thing I'm gonna go ahead and start out with is my brows. So you guys know I always talk about this brow pencil. This is the Kokie Cosmetics Precision Brow Pencil, Warm Brown, number 555. So we're gonna go ahead. Actually, wait, before we start anything, I need to put some lip balm on. We go in with the brow pencil. And I love this brow pencil because it is so pigmented. Do you see? Do you guys see the difference? Brow done, brow not done. The only thing I would love to see about this brow pencil is for them to add a spoolie. If they added a spoolie, it would literally be like the perfect dupe for the Benefit Precisely and the Anastasia Brow Wiz, because it's literally such a perfect brow pencil for a very, very affordable price. So definitely recommend this one. So good. Like, just look how good the brows look. Perfected to the max. Okay, so now that we have completed the brows, we're gonna move straight into the eye makeup, which I'm really excited about because I wanna talk about these babies. So Kokie Cosmetics came out, I wanna say maybe at the end or mid last year, they came out with these Crystal Fusion liquid eyeshadows, and these are definitely dupes for the high-end ones like Stila. I actually think I did a review on that, just kind of like duping them, but these are really, really good. So I kind of wanted to do something a little bit out of the typical that I do. So I wanted to move away from the warm tones, the neutrals, and I wanted to do something with these beautiful, like liquid pink, just a perfect cotton candy dream almost. I'm like trying to find the words for it, and it kind of goes with my shirt, so I was like, you know what, why not? So I think I'm gonna go in with the darker one. I swatched them on my hand, and I think I like this one. It's called Aura, and also super natural, but I think this one's a little bit brighter, and that's kind of what I'm going for. So we're gonna be using this, and we're also going to be going in with the Kokie Cosmetics Peach palette. So this is the Peachy Queen palette. I legit love these palettes from Kokie Cosmetics, but this one for like summertime is absolute perfection. I actually raved about this last summer, and now we're back in summer, so I'm like, why not do it again, you know? Okay, so we are up close and personal, and we're gonna begin with the Peachy Queen palette. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start off with these lighter pinks. So I'm gonna be taking this right here, this like super, super soft pink, and what we're gonna do is just kind of place it all over the eye. Then we're gonna go in with this tad bit brighter pink, and we're just gonna place it all throughout. And we're just gonna be going in with the mattes from this palette because we're gonna be saving that shimmer for the liquid eyeshadow. Okay, so we have that. Then we're gonna go ahead and take another pink. Well, it's kind of like the magenta pink right here, and we're gonna begin placing that on to the lid, and also a little bit on the crease, like so. And then really just kind of flicking it out. Okay, so once we have that, we're gonna go ahead and take the liquid eyeshadow in Aura, and we're just gonna begin placing it. You can see it is very pigmented, but I still would recommend definitely putting like a base just under, so that when you go in and start to apply it, it has something of color underneath, and it's not just working by itself. I'm just really taking it high and just kind of really blending it all over, because I don't want there to be any harshness in this. I want it to like all blend together like the mattes and the liquid shimmer. So with these liquid eyeshadows, they have like every color you can think of. I know this one is a little bit more like on the fun side. It's not necessarily like the most natural looking color that you could use, like neutral gold, bronzies, but they do have bronze colors, they do have gold colors, like those very wearable colors that are like more inner comfort zone. I just wanted to step out of my comfort zone because you guys know that I'm always doing like, you know, the looks that I feel like, you know, I love and everybody else loves. But I just kind of wanted to do something else. And the cool thing about this is that you can just leave it like this. Like you can just pop some mascara on and call it a day. Or you can go ahead and put on a lash. So I don't have a lash from Kokie Cosmetics. And I'm also not going to be doing eyeliner today. I'm just gonna leave it like this. I wanna leave it very natural, but I do wanna pop on a lash. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then I'll come back and we can move on to the rest of the face. So you guys can see like that was super quick, just required very few colors, but just a very quick, easy way to apply a pretty pop of color on the eyes. Okay, so I went ahead and completed the eyes. I just added my little half lashes on the ends and I put mascara on because I wanted this look to still be really soft. And I felt like a full-blown lash may have been too much for it, and I feel like it looks fantastic. So you guys can do whatever you want, whether it's just applying mascara or putting on a falsie or a half of a falsie. Like this look just, it speaks for itself with that beautiful shimmer. So now I want to talk about this foundation, which I'm so excited because I did review this last year when it came out, and as you guys can see, I'm a huge fan of this foundation. I mean, it speaks for itself. I literally have almost gone through this foundation, and that's very rare for me because I legit review foundations typically. But like for me to go through this like this means something. So this is the Kokie Cosmetics Full Cover Foundation. This is in the shade 60W. This foundation is absolutely a dream for me. It just gives me such full coverage. It also keeps me nice and matte for a good period of the day. And I just feel like it makes my face look stunning. Like if I really want to go and do that, this is the foundation. Like I legit look like porcelain doll skin when I wear this foundation. Like it's just that good. So this is one of my all-time favorite foundations from the drugstore. Highly recommend it. Such a beautiful foundation, such a beautiful finish. I feel like this foundation honestly is one of those foundations that I personally feel like is slept on at the drugstore. It's just like, look at this. My skin looks phenomenal. And typically for this foundation, what I like to do is I like to apply it with a sponge because it is so full coverage. I feel like if I do go in with a little tiny bit more than expected, me just applying it with a sponge will make sure that I absorb any of those extra oils so that I kind of not get too heavy-handed with it, because I mean that can definitely happen. Every time I wear this foundation, it's like a whole situation because it is just so good. I also do want to say that with the Kokie Cosmetics foundation, it's one that will last you the whole day. Like I know some people are probably like, oh, full coverage, like how good is it? I have a full review which I will have linked so you guys can watch it in case you don't believe me. Like I literally wore this for an entire day and just had amazing results. Face covered, face snatched, living. We look so good. 60W is like my perfect shade. So yeah, I really, really recommend this foundation. So now we're gonna move on to concealer. This is the Be Bright Illuminating Concealer by Kokie Cosmetics in the shade Medium Light. We'll have to see, this may be a little light. So some of the stuff that I am sharing is stuff that has been sent to me by Kokie Cosmetics, and some of it is stuff that I have personally purchased. But I would repurchase all of this stuff on my own just because it is so good, and it's great also because it's so affordable. Ooh, yeah, this brightening is what I love. If you guys know me, you guys know that I love a bright under eye. So the consistency of this concealer is very, very lightweight. So if you are using this concealer with like a more full coverage foundation, like the one that I just used, it will work really well because you guys can see it's very pigmented, but it's still a very lightweight, easy to work with on top of a thicker consistency foundation. And if I do go in with powder over the foundation and concealer, I don't like to leave it on for too long just because I feel like the consistency of the foundation is already a nice full coverage, like semi-matte foundation. I like to kind of just leave it on for a little bit, just enough to make sure that the lines in the under eye area don't crease. And then I start to just swipe it off and on our way. So now we're gonna go in with the matte bronzer. These are their new bronzers, and it's so funny because I've been seeing these all over their social media, and I was like, I need to try them. That's why I drove far to Rite Aid, is because I wanted to try them out for myself. And then they also recently, I think like 1 or 2 days ago, they sent me the 4 bronzers. So I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh. But I did purchase this one, and you guys can see, look how big this is. I forgot how much this was. I will have it down below, but it was no more than like $10 or $12. I wanna say 8, but I'm not sure, so I don't want you guys to like quote me on that. But very affordable, and you get this huge pan, and then you get a mirror, which this mirror is really nice. I mean, perfect for like traveling, very nice and clear. You guys can see, like just really good stuff. So I picked up the color Stay Golden because I felt like this one was kind of like the closest to my complexion. It does have a little bit of fallout in there, but let's go ahead and try it on. You guys know that I live for warming up the face. I feel like bronzer right now is just such a vibe. We need bronzer during summertime, especially for people like me who don't go outside for too long or can't go outside too long because of skin issues. I need a little bit of color. So, and I like this because I feel like this color is a good bronzy shade, but it's not super intense where it looks obvious, because sometimes with some bronzers, as soon as you apply it on, it just looks so heavy. And I don't think this one looks heavy. Just gives me like the perfect amount of bronziness to where I feel like I get a bronze from within and not like, oh, she's wearing like fake bronzer. And then I do want to go in and do a little tiny bit of some nose contour with this powder bronzer. Typically I like to use my contour stick for my nose contour, but today I kind of just want to stick to this and make it a little bit more light and not so heavy, just to kind of give an illusion that we have a little bit of a snatch going on the nose area. Okay, so we're gonna be taking this Blush Up Trio. Look how pretty these shades are. I'm gonna be mixing this one right here with this darker one. I feel like these are like the perfect combo for my complexion. And we're just gonna do a little bit of that. And because we are having such a pink moment, I feel like we can really just do the most. I have to say, really impressed with this bronzer. Like, you get such a big, beautiful bronzer, and like you guys can see, like it just bronzed my face so beautifully. It still looks natural and wearable, so I would really recommend Stay Golden Kokie Cosmetics bronzer. And now we need to move on to highlight, which if you guys watch me consistently, you know how much I rave about the Kokie Cosmetics highlighter in Heavenly. These are incredible. This is definitely a dupe for the Anastasia Resi collaboration highlight that they did. Very, very similar consistencies. Gives you like that wet feeling on the face. It is just such a beautiful glow. And I feel like this is one of those that like I can't get enough of. Like you guys can see, I use this a lot. I like dig into it. But I mean, we don't need any introduction here, do we? Like, the glow speaks for itself. It is so good. It just gives such a beautiful glow. Whew. Highly recommend the Heavenly Highlighter by Kokie Cosmetics. Like, this is so freaking good. One of my all-time favorite highlighters. Now we're gonna move on to the lips because I feel like nothing can complete the look like a good lip. Okay, so I think I wanna keep this kind of like monochromatic. So I'm gonna go in with Kokie Cosmetics Lip Liner in Natural, which is like this really pretty, like almost lip color tone, but it kind of has like a pink hint to it. So now we're gonna go ahead and fill in with what we have already going on. So we have the lip liner on, but I'm trying to decide if I wanna go in with the shade Invincible or if I wanna go in with Kismet. So let me go ahead and swatch them first because I feel like that can, ooh, these are pigmented. So these are really pigmented glosses. They're not sticky whatsoever. They're more so of like a just solid pigmentation that I feel like kind of we need right now. So here's the thing. I feel like typically I will go in with that, you know, because that's just kind of like my nude vibe. I wouldn't go in with something like that. So guess what? Today we're gonna go in with the one that I probably wouldn't go in with. So I'm gonna go in with Kismet and I'm gonna be applying that all over. So this is their lip veneer. I'm so happy I went in with this one because I literally would have gone in with the more like pinky nude because that's just kind of like what I like to stick with. But wow, this color is actually really pretty. It's definitely not something that I would, like I said, pick right away, but like it looks beautiful. And what I like about these is that they're so hydrating and smooth. And when I say smooth, I mean like, you know, with your typical lip glosses, you'll do this and it'll feel really sticky. This does not feel sticky whatsoever. It almost feels like smooth and creamy like butter. I also feel like glosses, now's the time to really play with them because we're in summer, and also because I feel like when we move into fall, which is gonna come when we least expect it, we're just gonna wanna wear those matte lips. So I really would recommend making sure that you dive into some glosses. Highly recommend these lip veneers by Kokie Cosmetics. They are so good, like really, really good. So definitely recommend those. There's this other one that's standing out to me. This one is much more bright. It's called Just Peachy. And I don't know how I would wear this one because this one's definitely like a moment. Like I feel like I would have to have like a very simple eye look, maybe not even any color, just like a lot of mascara or some lashes and then that lip. Do you guys see that? That's so pretty. But this one, I kept looking at this one. I was like, I really like this one, but I don't know if it's gonna look good on me, but it looks really beautiful. So yes, I'm happy how this turned out. I was a little worried. I was like, is this gonna work out for me? Is this look gonna be out of my, like, what I like to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it looks absolutely stunning. So now we're gonna go in with the Kokie Cosmetics Set and Forget Long Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. You guys know that, especially right now during the summertime, we need our good setting sprays just to keep everything in place. So let's go ahead and put this baby on and then we can be on our way. So guys, this is officially the look completed using all Kokie Cosmetics products. Everything that I talked about today, I am absolutely obsessed with. This is one of those brands at the drugstore that I personally feel like sometimes can be overlooked. I don't know why, I don't know what it is, but I'm telling you, do not overlook Kokie Cosmetics because they have some absolutely amazing products. Very drugstore luxury products, like from the packaging to how they perform on the face. It's just really good stuff. So I highly recommend you guys checking out Kokie Cosmetics. You can go to your local Rite Aids or you can find Kokie Cosmetics on their website, and you'll make sure to find everything because sometimes when you go into Rite Aid, you don't find certain things. So I do recommend just going on the website if you can. Also, I feel like with everything going on, it's better to shop online. If you guys want some money off of your Kokie Cosmetics order on kokiecosmetics.com, then you guys can go ahead and use my coupon code Themexicanbeautyy and save yourself 25% off your entire order. I mean, that on top of drugstore prices, pretty phenomenal. So definitely do that if you do feel comfortable. And I think that's pretty much it. I really love how this look came out. If you guys are interested in any of these products, all the information, as always, will be listed down below for you guys. So you guys can go ahead and recreate this look, but I have to say everything that I used, highly recommend. I feel like they're all just such beautiful products. The glosses and the bronzers, definitely must-haves for this summer season. If you guys did enjoy watching this one brand tutorial, give this video a big thumbs up. I do want to quickly say that my next one brand tutorial will be on Fenty Beauty, so get excited, get ready. Make sure that you're subscribed to my channel and have those notifications on so that you don't ever miss my uploads. So thank you again for watching, and I love you guys so much. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll be seeing you guys very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye guys.